Sure.
Good morning and welcome to Manufacturing Minute. This morning we're thrilled to have Brad Root here with us with Root Candles. Welcome, Brad.
Hello, how are you?
Great, thanks for being here. So I think many people know, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Tell us, what does Root Candles do?
We're a fifth generation business started in 1869 where AI had a jewelry store for 9 years up on the town square. And he ended up having a swarm of bees that landed on his window. That started his fascination with beekeeping. He bought the old county fairgrounds in 1878, built his first building at our current site. And that was to continue his beekeeping business, not his manufacturing jewelry business. And so we were getting into beekeeping supplies, honey packaging. We did that until about the late 1920s. When we got out of honey packaging, Huber Root, the youngest son of AI, was playing tennis with a local priest. They wanted us to look at their candles. He was a chemist to see if they had appropriate beeswax content, and he said they have none or very little. And so in the 1930s, Huber Root started us into religious candles, developed the sales force, developed the products for that marketplace, and that was a evolution and change for our business. And then in the late 1960s, adding fragrance and dye at one of our facilities for a private label led us into consumer candles. Developing a showroom at the Dallas Merchandise Mart, adding other products and a sales force. And that's the majority of what we do today is religious candles and consumer candles. Though we still manufacture a monthly publication, Bee Culture magazine, that we've done since 1873.
One of my favorite moments in the Maid of Medina County plant tours was watching Dennis Hanwell paint a religious candle. And he did an amazing job, and it was really fun to see him so intent on that.
That's a very crafty aspect of our candle production. So much of it seems to be more sort of process, but we put a lot of attention to detail in all of our products through the many decades. And in the religious side, for those large Paschal candles that are used in predominantly the Catholic Church and the Episcopal Church, they're very decorative, and so it's a very artistic aspect of the business.
Absolutely. So clearly you've been in manufacturing your whole life. There must be some reason that's compelling to stay there. So can you talk a little bit about when you've been a part of a family company, how do you keep it interesting? How do you keep engaged?
Well, it's a matter of making sure that your products continue to be relevant to the marketplace. And so as we got into beekeeping, it was because sweets and sugar at the time of the Civil War was scarce. And so, and AI knew how difficult it was to get honey and to make it in those days. And he developed a way that you could harvest huge quantities of honey, and it made beekeeping profitable for a beekeeper. And so as we evolved the business, when we got out of honey packaging, the church had a need. And so it's a matter of developing products that apply to them and continuing to evolve it and change it. So for our business, it's just a matter of continuing to change and adapt, but making sure that our products are relevant to the marketplace. And so for us right now, it's more a matter of helping people to have cherished moments in their home, illuminating their house, but also affecting the spiritual well-being of the people that attend church and use our products in a devotional way.
I do appreciate the way my house smells. It is very nice.
And I get the comment regularly that people can sort of smell throughout the community what we're making today.
And it's awesome. I don't know that anybody could ever complain. So what makes an employee successful at Root Candles?
I think it sort of lends to the aspect of sort of evolving and learning with the business as the businesses progress. So we've had generations of workers here. One of the key things is there's a lot of interrelated people that work at the company, and sometimes I'm even surprised to find out that they're related. But we find that when people bring their friends or family members into the business, it just creates that sort of warm and inviting environment, but they also tend to stimulate each other and adapt to what we're doing and what we need. And for us, it's trying to run as lean as we can from a manufacturing standpoint, which requires for people to be as versatile as they can be.
Well, it sounds awesome, and we love the history, and we love that you're still going. So keep up the great work, and we'll keep buying candles.
We're going to keep it going.
Thanks so much for being here. Happy Manufacturing Month, and we'll see you next time on Manufacturing Minute.